It's always a good day when the weather is nice and you have a new bicycle. This is a Sparta Athena given to me by a family friend. And other than some dust from standing still, I don't think there's a whole lot wrong with this bicycle. Although I might replace these plastic pedals. I don't like the look of these. I might also replace this handlebar, because for some reason Sparta bicycles of this vintage have huge handlebars. It does have a nice bell. And I also have already replaced the battery in this cycle computer. It's an interesting model without any buttons. But the most interesting about this bicycle is this rear hub. It's a Shimano 4-speed, and I never tried one of those. I'm curious to find out how this thing performs. Oh, and this strap can go because the elasticity is gone. And apparently this bicycle has my favorite type of kickstand. Although this model is coated with some sort of plastic. But I'm sure that will go away eventually. Well, that's enough about this Sparta bicycle. Now I'm going to clean it, adjust the saddle and the handlebar, and then take it out for a test ride. Almost beautiful. Huh. Also no chain tensioners. Come on! Bicycles need chain tensioners. God damn it. Well, that's good enough. I don't want to mess with this. Well, I'm finally rolling on the Sparta Athena on the local dirt road, and the first impressions are very positive, although there's a small rattle coming from the front wheel. Not sure what that is. I think I will have to investigate this before I take a longer test ride tomorrow. Well, because tomorrow it is Sunday, and that is what you do on Sunday. You test ride the bicycle. Anyway, I'll continue this shit show tomorrow. I'm in second gear at the moment. That's perfect for a dirt road. Apparently that rattle is coming from the Shimano roller brake. It's this front disc that is a bit loose. Well, not much I can do about this. At least not that I know. So yesterday evening I took a test ride with the Sparta Athena and ran into my first problem. I had checked the lights when the bicycle was upside down, and they were working, and I was kind of surprised how good it was working. But yeah, after a few kilometers there was a noise, and this happened. But on the other hand, I had a very pleasant test ride, although it is sad that it is getting dark earlier. I guess summer is nearing an end. On a more positive note, I was able to fix the roller brake rattle by simply turning this barrel adjuster. I turned the adjuster on a rattling surface till it was completely gone, and then I backed it up a bit, and that worked. I am rather pleased with this Shimano Nexus 4-speed. I mostly used it in third gear and sometimes in second, and I even tried fourth, but there seems to be a little tick coming from the rear hub when in fourth gear. Not that bad, but it is noticeable. It has about the same width as a 3-speeds, either SAS or Sturmey Archer or Shimano. But yeah, you got a fourth gear, and that is, well, it works. I'm very pleased with this. I guess I will have to look this thing up on the internet. Maybe it just needs a drop of oil or some slight adjustment. I was, however, a bit surprised by that big rear sprocket. It's huge, but that means it's slow wearing and probably good for the chain. Overall, I must say it's a rather pleasant drivetrain for a flat country like this. I managed to cover 34 kilometers yesterday. It's a good start, and as you can see, it keeps switching between functions automatically. It's a fun little computer, but I already gave it away. Later today I'm going to take another test ride, and then I will probably bring my camera. Well, that test ride on Sunday, it never happened. At least not with the camera. But I did ride plenty of kilometers on this bicycle, as you can see from this computer. The rear hub never stopped ticking a little bit. So at some point I will have to open this thing up. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of information about these hubs on the internet. But fortunately, I do have a spare one in my bicycle hoard. But I never had one of these open, so that will be a bit of a challenge. Anyway, this video is getting way too long, and I'm trying to make my videos a bit shorter. Else nobody will ever reach the end of the video. So it's probably a good thing that I never made that test ride. Anyway, like, subscribe, yada yada yada, and to be continued.